Imagine the sun rising over the majestic Egyptian pyramids. A golden light caresses the Nile River, ancient temples, and enormous pharaoh statues. Welcome to one of the greatest mysteries in human history, the Exodus. Did it really happen? We dive into ancient Egypt, where enslaved Israelites toil under the relentless sun. Observers see exhausted faces, dusty bodies, and massive brick construction sites. Each brick tells a tale of struggle, hope, and resilience. Now, let's shift to modern archaeology. Dedicated archaeologists meticulously excavate ruins. They gently brush sand off pottery fragments, studying ancient inscriptions in search of clues. Their goal? Unravel the truth of the Exodus. In the biblical narrative, Moses confronts Pharaoh, demanding freedom. Plagues befall Egypt, leading to the Israelites' dramatic crossing of the sea. They vanish into the wilderness, only to leave behind a swirl of questions. Yet here lies the enigma. Despite years of searching, no widely accepted evidence exists for this monumental event. Experts ponder. Was the Exodus a grand historical reality, or merely a myth shaped over centuries? Perhaps it was a smaller migration. Or maybe time has buried all traces beneath endless sands. The hunt for evidence continues, driven by a singular thought. If the Exodus indeed occurred, where is the proof that validates this epic tale? As we ponder this, the stage is set. The dramatic nature of history beckons us. Evidence of such scale would reshape our understanding of our past. Join the quest for answers. Explore your own thoughts on the Exodus. Subscribe and share your insights. Let us unveil the mystery together. Imagine ancient Egypt at its peak. Massive temples rise, gleaming in the sun. Egyptian soldiers patrol the streets, while priests lead royal processions. The bustling cities echo with life, and the magnificent palace of Pharaoh looms over all. In this powerful land, a dramatic story unfolds from the book of Exodus. The Israelites, initially welcomed, become an oppressed population. Pharaoh, fearing their increasing numbers, forces them into harsh labor. The air is thick with tension as their cries for freedom grow louder. Now, let's take a closer look at a pivotal moment, the birth of Moses. Picture a baby cradled in a small basket, gently floating on the Nile River. Tall reeds sway around him as the sun glints off the water. Pharaoh's daughter, out for a stroll, discovers the child, her heart filled with compassion. Moses grows up in the palace, surrounded by Egyptian luxury. Yet, deep within him lies a sense of justice. One fateful day, he witnesses an Egyptian mercilessly beating an Israelite. Rage overwhelms him, and in a moment of fury, he strikes down the oppressor. Now, fear grips Moses as he flees into the wilderness of Midian. Alone, he traverses the Rocky Mountains, a lone figure beneath the vast night sky. Darkness envelops him, symbolizing his exile. But destiny calls. The scene shifts dramatically to the burning bush. A bush ablaze with brilliant, supernatural light. Yet, it remains untouched by the fire. Trembling, Moses approaches, drawn in by the miraculous sight. In this sacred moment, he receives a divine mission, to liberate his people. With newfound courage, Moses returns to Egypt. The throne room of Pharaoh buzzes with power and authority. Moses steps forward, heart racing, ready to confront the ruler of the ancient world. The tension tightens as he delivers his famous demand, "Let my people go," but Pharaoh stands resolute, denying liberation. Darkness looms in the air, a prelude to catastrophe. As we near the climax of this story, we reflect on the struggle for freedom. This tale resonates beyond ancient times. Now, ask yourself, How does the cry for liberation affect our lives today? Join us in exploring these themes further. Subscribe for the next chapter of this epic journey. Together, we'll continue to uncover the power of faith and courage throughout history. Picture the Nile River, tranquil, suddenly turning a shocking shade of red. Egyptian citizens gaze in horror, whispering frantic questions. What does this mean? Now, imagine swarms of frogs invading the streets. They cover homes and temples. The froggy chaos erupts with a loud, unsettling chorus. Transition to clouds of insects. They darken the skies, buzzing ominously. Livestock suffer violently, collapsing in pain. Cut to scenes of people, stricken by disease. Their bodies weak, faces etched with despair. Destructive storms rage overhead, shaking the very ground of Egypt. As darkness descends, fear grips the land. Egyptian priests chant desperately, attempting rituals to appease unseen forces. Pharaoh, once powerful, shows growing anger and frustration. But look at Moses, steadfast and unwavering. Each plague intensifies his resolve, becoming a powerful symbol of hope. Historians have proposed natural explanations for these events. Some suggest environmental disasters could mimic the plagues. Algal blooms could explain the river turning red. However, connecting these theories to the exact biblical events remains speculative at best. Each link seems tenuous, drifting in uncertainty. Now, we arrive at the most haunting moment, the death of the firstborn. Picture a silent Egyptian city under cover of night. Torches flicker in the darkness, casting eerie shadows. Families mourn, their wails echoing through silent streets. Fear spreads like wildfire, engulfing hearts in terror. It's crucial to distinguish between religious tradition and historical evidence. The biblical claims provide a rich narrative, but where does independent verification lie? Amid the despair and sorrow, Pharaoh yields at last, agreeing to let the Israelites leave. The greatest escape begins, a monumental moment of liberation. As we reflect, we recognize the blend of faith, history, and mystery. Each plague holds its own story, woven into the greater tapestry of human experience. Join this journey through ancient Egypt. Explore the intersection of history and legend. If you found this exploration fascinating, like and subscribe for more stories. Picture a vast timeline stretching across ancient Egypt. It reveals a rich yet complex history. But the big question remains: when did the Exodus occur, if it did at all? Let's journey through major theories without claiming certainty. Some interpretations suggest an earlier date. Others tie the Exodus to Ramesses II in the 13th century BCE. As we scroll through our dynamic timeline, ancient Egyptian dynasties begin to appear. Look closely at the grandeur of Ramesses II's reign. Enormous statues of pharaohs stand tall, reflecting their power. Ancient temples rise majestically, echoing the past. Military processions march forth, portraying their might. Now, let's delve into Ramesses. This ancient city is said to connect with biblical narratives. It was known for building store cities. As we visualize this city, imagine the bustling life it once held. Watch as archaeologists carefully excavate the eastern Nile Delta. They're studying remains of settlements long forgotten. Their work is crucial in piecing together this historical puzzle. Now, a crucial question surfaces. Who exactly was the pharaoh during the Exodus? This remains unresolved. Numerous theories point towards different rulers. Historians and archaeologists haven't reached a universal agreement yet. What if the biblical story preserves some memories from Egypt's new kingdom? Perhaps multiple historical events merged into one grand narrative over time. Or are modern efforts to pinpoint a specific pharaoh based on unprovable assumptions? As we conclude, consider the search for the historical Exodus. It has raised more questions than answers. So, where do we stand in this fascinating mystery? Join us as we continue to explore the depths of ancient history together. Imagine soaring above the Sinai Peninsula. Majestic mountains, endless dry valleys, sprawling deserts. This vast landscape hides many secrets. The biblical account tells of the Israelites wandering for decades. But where are the remains of their journey? It raises an intriguing archaeological puzzle. Archaeologists search tirelessly for clues. Campsites, paths, pottery, and tools. Every artifact hints at life once lived here. Yet, where is the evidence of such a large population? The biblical text speaks of a massive migration from Egypt. If true, we'd expect clear signs of their presence in this wilderness. Yet, the sands of time hide these traces. Let's dive into the scale of the problem. The sheer number of people described creates a significant expectation. Decades of wandering should leave a mark, right? But evidence remains elusive. Now, let's consider a crucial point. Archaeology doesn't preserve everything. Nomadic groups leave fewer traces than settled societies. Wind, erosion, and changing landscapes erase history. Picture an ancient campsite, fading under a fierce sandstorm. The elements relentlessly reclaim what was once home. Time can bury evidence deeper than the sands of this desert. So, what if we rethink the story? Some theories suggest fewer people may have escaped Egypt. A smaller group could evolve into a legend over generations. Could these few become the core of later Israelite tradition? It's a fascinating possibility. Yet it leaves us with important questions. Does a lack of evidence mean the event didn't occur? Or are we simply searching for the wrong kind of proof? As we contemplate this mystery, let's stay curious. The sands of history may hold answers yet to be revealed. Remember, the past is seldom straightforward. It's layered, complex, and often concealed. What stories lie hidden in the Sinai's windswept dunes? Join us next time as we navigate the rich tapestry of history. Consider what new findings might reshape our understanding. The journey of discovery continues, and your curiosity is just the beginning. In the heart of night, a spectacle unfolds. Torches blaze, illuminating frightened faces. Families rush, carrying children and belongings. Waves of animals weave through the darkness. Thousands of footsteps echo across the barren desert. Behind them, the thunder of Egyptian chariots stirs massive clouds of dust. Their panic fuels urgency. But ahead, a daunting mystery awaits. What was the Red Sea? The term traditionally dubbed Red Sea holds a complex history. It dances through linguistic twists and geographical debates. Scholars hint at alternatives, lakes, marshlands, or lagoons dotting the eastern Egyptian shores. Let's take a journey on a cinematic animated map. Here, we display various proposed crossing points. Each location beckons unique stories, each deserving exploration. Imagine powerful winds stirring the surface. Shallow waters part, creating a path. Next, envision the Israelites navigating through marshlands, their feet sinking in soft earth. Now, let's drift to dramatic lagoons, shimmering under the moonlight. Ancient waterways, tracing lost histories, stretch before us. Finally, the vision shifts to an enormous sea crossing, massive walls of water rise high. It's awe-inspiring and terrifying. The dramatic tension captivates our imagination. Yet, amidst our exploration, one truth stands: no crossing location has been definitively proven. Consider the alleged discoveries, chariot wheels, remnants from the depths. Tales of their connection to the Exodus spark excitement, yet many claims remain disputed. These stories call for stronger archaeological verification. With this revelation, giant waves crash across the screen, roaring in fury. Then, silence envelops the scene. Did the sea truly part? Or have the crossing's secrets slipped through the sands of time, lost forever? This question lingers, inviting you to ponder. What do you believe? Dive deeper into history and join the exploration. Subscribe and follow for more captivating journeys. Imagine stepping into a modern archaeological laboratory. The air is filled with excitement. Researchers examine pottery fragments, ancient bones, and Egyptian inscriptions. They use satellite imagery and excavation tools, all in search of answers. Today, we dive into the central archaeological debate surrounding the Exodus. Most archaeologists question the idea of a massive migration as described in the biblical narrative. But this doesn't answer every question historians have about the story. Let's explore the complex relationship between ancient Egypt and the southern Levant. Here, we discover ancient trade routes, showing how closely connected these regions were. We see Egyptian military campaigns and find evidence of Semitic-speaking populations living in Egypt throughout various periods. Movement between Egypt and Canaan was common. Ancient history is a puzzle. It rarely aligns with modern ideas of truth and fiction. Some historians suggest the Exodus story might hold memories of smaller migrations, forced labor, and escapes. These could be shaped by political conflicts or collective experiences into a powerful national narrative. Others argue that the story was crafted later. They believe it was developed for theological, cultural, and political reasons. We watch scholars comparing ancient manuscripts with archaeological findings, highlighting this ongoing debate. Archaeology, ancient texts, and religious tradition often seek different truths. Each piece of evidence tells a unique story. In conclusion, while the evidence may not prove the Exodus as it's usually remembered, the tradition's historical origins remain a captivating subject. It sparks continuous inquiry and debate among scholars. If you found this exploration of archaeology intriguing, make sure to subscribe for more historical insights. Join us in uncovering the mysteries of our past together. A montage begins, pulling you into a powerful story. Moses stands before Pharaoh, demanding freedom. The burning bush flickers with divine fire, whispering secrets of faith. The Nile flows, and darkness engulfs the land, plagues descending like shadows. Families flee, hearts pounding, racing through the unforgiving desert. Egyptian chariots race, wheels clashing against the wind and rain. The sea parts mysteriously before them, an escape into the unknown. The empty Sinai wilderness stretches endlessly, quiet yet monumental. Now, modern archaeologists dig beneath the endless sand. Their tools scrape away layers of time, sifting through history. This leads us back to a central question. Was the Exodus fact or legend? Think about this. Our world still grapples with its truth. Scholars see no universally accepted proof of the Exodus narrative as traditionally told. Yet, they find something compelling. There's no singular evidence rebutting its existence either. What does this mean for us? To believers, the Exodus is more than a tale. It symbolizes liberation, divine intervention, unwavering faith, and cultural identity. It fuels hope. But for historians, it becomes a looming enigma, a mystery that defies easy explanation. Each piece of the puzzle may not fit perfectly, leaving us pondering its significance. Archaeologists sift through clues, yet they still struggle to unveil a conclusive story. Perhaps the truth lies not only in documented details. The deeper question awaits us. Why has this story endured? Why does it continue to inspire and influence religions, nations, cultures, and human imagination for millennia? As the sun sets behind the Sinai Mountains, casting a golden hue, the silhouette of a lone figure, embodying Moses, walks steadily toward the horizon. As the tale comes to a close, remember this. The sands of Egypt may hide the evidence, but they can't bury the questions that linger. The Exodus remains in the hearts and minds of many, sparking curiosity and wonder. What do you believe? Was the Exodus history? A legend? Or is it a story blending truth and memory into something powerful? Leave your thoughts below, and let's start a conversation.